Hi guys, it's Anna, and today I wanted to go over a little DIY. Have you ever been just using your favorite product or putting it away and you drop it and it shatters and ends up looking like this? Well, if that has ever happened to you, there is a way to fix it. Thank goodness, because if you are a makeup lover like me, it makes you extremely sad. This actually happened to me just recently. Ulta had their 21 Days of Beauty and I bought the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, and I really wanted to get out a quick video for you guys so you could get it for the 22 whatever. It's now on sale for like $30, so if you do still want to see a review on this or swatches, leave it down in the comments down below or like this video so I know, because I can definitely still do that. I just was so sad because in the middle of filming it, all I did was lift up my palette and one just plopped out onto my lap. I'm not even kidding. It was so saddening because I just bought it. I didn't drop it. I don't know if maybe someone in the store had accidentally dropped it. I don't really know what happened, but it literally just fell out. A lot of you have seen this already, but for those of you who have not or have been scared to try this, rubbing alcohol actually does help keep it sticking together. Now I'm going to insert showing you how I fixed this one. It was this one. So I'm a little bit nervous. I don't want to pour too much. I'm just going to try and pour a tiny bit in there. So hopefully you'll be able to see this while I do this. So I'm just going to, wow. Well, that was a fail already. We're going to lift up the palette so that'll leak towards the messed up one because I don't want to mess up the rest of the other ones. Okay, so I am going to try and carefully pour in a tiny, tiny, tiny amount. I'm going to try because I don't have, I guess a dropper would probably be really good for this. I'm always really... So this is a little bit hard because they're all like so close together. I don't think you want to drench it as much as possible, so that's why I wanted to pour in as little as possible. Now I'm just kind of packing it down with my finger. Like so. So I think I'm going to add a little tiny bit more just because it's really dry on this side. Be so careful. Like I said, if you had a dropper, that would probably be best. Especially in a palette like this when the colors are so close together. Oh my gosh. This is not fun at all. I'm really scared it's going to like mess up the texture, but all we can do is try. I'm just gonna mix it around to make it a flat, nice surface. And so yeah, oops, I'm gonna clean that up, but as you can see, it's all sticking together rather nicely. I'm just gonna clean it up, and we've wasted a lot of product, but I'd rather waste some product than have it falling out everywhere and messing up the rest of my palette. So look at that highlight. So I'm going to let that dry, and when it dries I will come back to you guys so that you can see. As you can see, it did change the look of the color in the pan because it's not as nice and neat as the other ones, obviously, but I prefer this much more than having it crumpled up and getting everywhere in your palette. Even if it does mean wasting a little bit of product to kind of flatten it out, just much easier to deal with. It is starting to feel powdery again. I can tell that if I were to dig my finger in there though, it's not completely dry. But I think that this definitely is a great way of dealing with your very sad happenings. I really hate when this happens. It makes me really sad, and I'm sure that other beauty lovers out there, it makes them very sad as well. So there it is. There it is. I am sure it's going to dry down completely all the way through. I'm going to keep my palette open for the rest of the time, but that's basically all you do. So it's very simple. Like I said, if I were to do this again, I would probably make sure I have a dropper just to make sure it gets just in that pan only. But other than that, works just great. It didn't change the quality of it, so it smells like rubbing alcohol now though, but yeah, it didn't change the quality. I used the highlighter today and it seemed to be working just as well as it did before. Now I did lose some product while I was doing this because I did kind of try and flatten it out, but to me it was worth it because it was just getting in all of the other blushes. It just was becoming a huge mess, and every time I opened it I was kind of like, and I didn't want to use the mirror because there was product all over the mirror, so it was just a big mess. So to me it was worth losing a small amount of product because you were losing it anyways. And yeah, so it worked. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. If you have any questions or have tried this before or know of other ways, leave them down in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. I learn new things from you guys and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.